I mean, very good start to the trading day. Nifty has reclaimed 22,000. But do you think that this is sustainable? Because, of course, this bounce, this gap up opening is on the back of a macroeconomic event. Do you think we can hold on to the gains? Because, the market momentum has been sort of tilted towards a sell on rise sort of a market. And 21,100 has been, a resistance zone for us.
Hi, good morning, Suyash. Thank you so much for having me on the show. I think, yes, rightly you've pointed out there's a resistance, there's a congestion at which Nifty has opened up to, and it does not seem to be crossing that resistance. It's 22,050, 22,100. There's a congestion zone. Until and unless Nifty is not able to take out these levels, there could be some selling pressure at these levels and maybe a profit booking. The overall range seems to be somewhere between 21,700 to 22,100 at best. I think there's this level that can consolidation that can continue. In any case, the trend reversal can only happen if Nifty successfully takes out 22,200 level on closing basis. Then we can see it retesting the all-time highs of 22,500 plus levels. Until then, there could be some consolidation. There's just one point of concern that we need to still remember is that the FI's position in the long short ratio for derivatives space, it has reduced drastically. We started the March series with 35% of longs. It went all the way to 46, 47%. And now it has come down to 31% longs. So it's not indicating that a lot of shorts are getting pumped into the system, but more of the long positions that are getting unwounded or squeezed out of the system. I think that's just one thing that we need to remember. And going forward, it's the rollover week. So I think that's again going to play a huge role and huge impact in Nifty for the coming week.
All right, and also want to get your views on Nifty Bank. Very strong opening in line with Nifty. It is up actually 1% as we speak. Has it's hovering around that 46,800 zone. I remember that has also been a crucial resistance zone. We have time and again reversed course from here on. So is that the level that you are also tracking?
Bank, I believe that 46,000 has held on to as a support on closing basis.
Right.
And today, there's this resistance around for 46,800, 47,000. It's very crucial. It has to cross these levels. There are multiple resistances for Bank Nifty. It can come up to 47,200, 47,500. 48,200. So I think these are the multiple levels of resistance that Bank Nifty has to cross. The only point, the only strength it will confirm is once it has crossed 48,200, which is a bit far from current levels that we can see. But any move above 48,200 and Bank Nifty is back on track, you can see it retesting its previous all-time highs of 48,600, 49,000. So I think a lot is getting dependent on Bank Nifty as of now. As long as 46,000 is not getting breached on closing basis, the support can remain intact and maybe a bit of a consolidation for a week or so, but then Bank Nifty can have the strength to move forward.
We have been talking about markets and how they have reclaimed 22,000, but remember until yesterday we were struggling, Nifty was struggling, it formed a doji sort of a candle, a very few stocks in that Nifty pack were providing support to the index. I mean, one of them although was Maruti Suzuki. The stock surged past 12,000 levels for the very first time yesterday. It is at record high levels, has surged by about 15% on a year to date basis. But Soni, coming to you, I mean, Maruti Suzuki has done phenomenally well in the past couple of months. At record high, 12,000 has been achieved. How much higher can it go on price charts?
I think Maruti definitely it has given very fresh breakout and there's strong long built up positions that was witnessed yesterday. One can, if somebody has already bought in at yesterday's level, you can just really stop losses to 11,700, which is a important support on immediate basis. But the crucial support has definitely risen higher from 11,200 to 11,500 as of now. So any small dip can be a point to reinitiate the longs. The higher targets for Maruti stands at 12,200, 12,400 as well.
Morning, Soni, and I'll drive your attention towards Patanjali. The company has been in legal trouble with the court issuing summons to Baba Ramdev to appear in court. Now the MD, Balkrishna Acharya, has issued an unconditional apology for the misleading claims the Patanjali advertisements made for cures for diabetes, asthma and whatnot. Their stock has been floundering. Whether we see last 5 days, last 1 month, it has been in the negative. Last 1 month, almost 16%. Today, the stock is in the positive, almost 1.24% up right now. Do you think the apology is helping? What do you make of the stock? Time to get in or wait and watch?
I think it's better just to wait and watch. It is heading towards a resistance of around 1400 to 1420 as on charts. Only if it's able to take out these resistance levels, you can see it further heading towards 1500, 1550 odd levels. So I think it's just wise to wait and watch. The support currently from current levels can be seen around 1330, but then the risk reward ratio does not seem too favorable just to enter at current levels. I think it's just better to wait out, watch, and let these resistance be taken out.
It is still far from its 52-week high. So do you see that come anywhere close to that, or it's going to fall further?
I think it's close to that, but then there's this resistance also. So I think it makes sense just to sort of wait and watch right now, and not hurry into the trade until and unless the resistance is not taken out.
Okay. And Soni, what are your picks for our investors today?
So the first would be in Sun Pharma. I think Sun Pharma has taken very strong, good support from 1520, 1530 odd levels. So one can just enter Sun Pharma at current levels, keeping a stop loss of 1520 and targets of 1600 to 1620 can be looked at for the targets. The second pick is in ABB, fresh breakouts. It has taken multiple support from 5600, 5700, very strong support. So from a positional play, ABB can be definitely looked at with stop loss of 5750 and targets of 6000 plus levels also in for ABB. The third pick is in ONGC, March series 270 call option. You can buy it in the range of 1.8 to 2.1 with a stop loss of 0.5 and target of 5. Out of these three picks, ONGC and Sun Pharma are our picks, and we've also recommended with the same views to our clients in JM. And the last pick comes out to be in the power space. Tata Power, it's showing good long beta positions today. And it has a good support of around 384, 385. So keeping a stop loss of 385 and a target of 400. Tata Power has also witnessing a significant open interest unwinding at higher strike prices such as 390 call option, 400 call option, which is indicating that the call writers are exiting. And there's a chance that Tata Power can see the short covering happening up to 400, 405 odd levels. So there's one reason. So that's one of the, it's looking positive. And even Tata Power is recommended today to our GM clients via 400 call option for March.